What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? If you know me at all, you know that I have zero tolerance for domestic abuse. If you got a beater, you don't need her. Some people are not qualified to be in relationships because they don't understand how to handle conflict resolution. Something don't go their way, somebody don't say what they want them to say, something's a little off, they snap, lose it, become unglued, have no business being in a relationship. As such, Aaron Warden. According to court records, this lowlife put Nicola Frost through 6 years of domestic abuse. I mean, he straight terrorized her. She finally got the courage to leave. She said she stayed all of those years because she was in love and they had 2 kids together. When she finally left, one day he came to her home at 3 a.m. She said that he kicked her, stomped her, and cut her face with a knife. Check this out, fam. She said the only reason he stopped beating on her is because he fell asleep. He beat the woman until he fell asleep. To add insult to injury, after she reported the case and dude went through court, check out what they gave him. 21 months in jail and a 10-year restraining order. That's it, fam. Can't be around for 10 years. I don't know how that's going to work out with the kids, but he shouldn't even be around the kids either, because this is a person who is not qualified to raise human beings. Human beings, not a machine, human beings, fam. Not a dog, not a cat, human beings. The most complex species in civilization. And you got a clown, you got a fool, you got a hair-trigger temper person caring for them. It don't work, man. He's totally unqualified. Of course, Nicola was totally thrown off, pissed off. She said she was totally disgusted at the court's decision. This dude made her tat his name over her body several times. One of the tats claimed that she was A.J. Warden's property. Imagine it. She said he did it so that nobody else would want her. It don't work like that, dummy. If you force a woman to put your name on her body to discourage other men from wanting her, it's going to backfire. Number one, you're going to push her closer to those other men. Number two, if he's a savage, while he's smashing, he's going to probably be slapping your name and saying something along the lines of, fuck that nigga. Yeah. These dudes who are domestic abusers, it boils down to low self-esteem. A lot of them, they feel powerful when they're beating on women. And these guys, they use control. They use fear to try to control a woman. but it only works so long. I don't understand how a dude could, number one, be boxing on a woman, but laying in the bed, sleeping around a woman he putting his hands on. Because, you know, although I'm all man, if I was a woman, I would kill his ass. The moment I catch him slipping. Dead. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. If I don't trust this fool, why would I lay up and just wait for him to decide to kill me? I mean, dude is swinging on you anyway, doing whatever you want to. He's swinging on you. He's humiliating you and all kinds of things. And you trust him? No, I wouldn't trust him. Nicola says that she first left dude because she suspected him of cheating on her. And this is typical with dudes who control women, who abuse women. Most of them do cheat. It's very consistent. They have a do as I say, not as I do mentality. Very domineering. Again, low self-esteem. Because if you're with a woman and she's not doing what you want her to do, a man with self-confidence would just find a woman who will do what he wants her to do. It's as simple as that. That's what I would do. Like, oh, you don't want to act right? You're not going to act the way I think you should be acting? You're going to disrespect me or whatever it is, for whatever reason that we're not getting along. I'll bounce. Because one thing that I'll never forget that my mama used to say all the time, I can do bad all by myself. I suspect that Nicola didn't have any brothers or a father who was about that life. Because ain't no way a dude who's about that life would let something like that slide. Also, a dude who's about that life is not going to be banging on people's sisters and mothers and daughters because he don't want nobody doing that to his sisters, mothers, and daughters. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's an uphill battle to swing on your woman, but then lose your mind if a man swing on your daughter. That don't even make sense. This happened in the UK where each year over 2 million people are victims of domestic violence. That, fam, is a lot of dysfunction. This dude brutally beat that woman. He tortured her by forcing her to tat his name all over her body. He humiliated her, all in an effort to control her. And he still lost her. He still ended up in prison. And if my hunch is correct, right now, Nicola is somewhere getting her back blown out by Dexter St. Jock. And he's probably saying something along the lines of, fuck that nigga. No more talk.
What them haters talking about?